My friends, I'm not one to go to a touristy spot, certainly not to look for something as elusive as gold, but you have to give credit where credit is due. This is the Coloma gold discovery site. I'm looking upstream of the South Fork of the American River. This is extremely easily accessible by this rickety little bridge coming right off of 49. You're only allowed to prospect on the left side of the river from this perspective. So I'm going to drop under the bridge and walk as far upriver as I can. And since this area is watched very closely by the park rangers, the hands and pans rule does apply. The rapids down there certainly do invite a sluice box, but I don't think I'm brave enough to try one. I'll let you know if there's any luck. In terms of the site, there's a very little bit of parking on this side of the river, which leads to this path that drops on down to Coloma on the South Fork of the American River. Most people park on the other side of the bridge, and either way you're going to pay $10 to the state for day use. Let's see what's up. California, being a nice charitable institution, wants to let you know that when they say hands and pans, they mean those two things with 10 fingers and that round thing with a bottom. And when they say no high banking or digging in the dry areas, but only in the wet areas, they actually show you what a wet area looks like along a river. So there you go. Do what they say and there'll be no trouble. So I'm right underneath that narrow bridge here at Coloma. You can enter over there, and this is a lot of private property, but I figure if you stay in the water, that's all public domain. And I'm going to head up along that way as far as I can comfortably, try to catch a bend and do some hands and pans. As always, a switch in strategy. I went to the upriver side of the bridge, mostly private property, got a very unfriendly vibe, and so I came to the downriver section at Coloma into the gold discovery site. And you can see the water is pretty, it's wide, and that's right down into the gold discovery site. What I've decided to do is work an area along the shore. Big boulder, space in between. So logic dictates that this acts sort of like a natural sluice, and I will work this area, partly because it's pretty and I can sit on that dry rock and pan and watch the pretty girls go by. Okay, well, so far I'm digging under this rock. Got my little shovel tool, and about an hour and a half into this, I have pulled out a little bit of flake. The verdict on Coloma, the original Marshall Gold Discovery site, that's about 8 hours worth of work up there. Those little flakes. Nothing spectacular, kind of routine. I guess the site does have the upside that it is very easy to get to. There's some facilities and stuff, convenience is not too far away. But in terms of gold, I think I'm 150 years too late. Sayonara.